Hey there guys, how you doing? It's Drew here, and today is day number 67 for my review and progress here inside Traiex. We're getting the result now of the changes that were made to the trading bot and to the system there, and it's the same thing, I believe. It's kind of the same except the trading fee. It's the same thing they did over their first month. So the first month they launched, if you watch the presentation video that I did, I don't necessarily talk about it, but I show the result from the first month, which the result from the first month for the average person out there that was using it was around 8 to 9%. And that's at 80-20. So it was actually less than what we've seen this last month. But yeah, so they made some changes here, and I think I can see two changes. Definitely one, because they've already announced it, is that they changed their trading fee. That, you know, for if you're to go place a trade, or for if the bot was to go place a trade for you, that trading fee is actually less now. It's 0.025%. It used to be 0.04%. So I showed this in my group yesterday. I'm not sure if I showed this in the video yesterday, but as you can see here, like for instance, Binance is 0.1%. Coinbase is, I think that's pips or something like that. Kraken, which is crazy expensive, it's 0.25%, okay? And then Whitebit, I don't even know what that is, 0.1%. OKX is what we'd consider a cheaper one, is 0.08%, and Bybit's 0.2%, and you can see there, guys. So 0.08% is considered low for trading fees. Our trading fees with Traiex are 0.025%, which is crazy low, and they've just dropped it down there, and the bot's trading on that now and is paying those fees, so that's making our percentage go up. So enough of the blah blah blah, let's go and figure things out. So we need to go figure out yesterday's number, which I've already got here in the video. So we're going to take this number here, 5057, which I already have saved down here, but I thought I'd just explain that to you guys quick. And then, today's video is going to be easy because we can just actually grab the number, because I didn't do a withdrawal or anything. So I've got to get into my account here, my sub account. And you can see here, as I was saying in yesterday's video, remember it was trading here, and I said I'm not really sure if I want to just go ahead and buy right now to get to 80-20, because the price looks like it's going to take off, and it did that, guys. It went all the way up to 0.46, which would have been probably about a 20% gain in the coin there. So I'm just waiting for the coin to come back down here. By the time it gets back down there, if it does come back down, I'll probably have enough to go and buy and get to 80-20. So that's the plan, guys. And what I'm going to do till that happens is I'm just going to keep on stacking up this account here, this balance, and then when that token is a good price to buy, I'll just hit withdrawal, and I'll use that withdrawal to buy the token, right? I'm not going to just let it sit there and do nothing, okay? Yeah, I just thought I'd go over that because I know some people watch these videos and they're like, oh, I'll just copy what Drew's doing to build my account. And that's what I'm doing. I'm buying the token at the bottom of that trend line there, and I'm not going to buy it at 50 cents or whatever, okay? So let's shoot on here, and we've got 5,097.59. Let's just refresh this, make sure it's not in a trade. I don't think it is. Yep, okay, so there you go. That number's the same, right? Oh no, it was 58 before, so it did make another dollar as I was making the video. Okay, but that number's the same. Okay, so good. So 5097.59. 5097.59. And that profit today is going to be really nice there. So 80% profit, almost 0.79. So you can see this 0.79% profit, that's 100% my profit, okay? This is not including the company's profit. If it was including the company's profit, it'd be an extra 25% on there. But you can see how I'm calculating things here, guys. I'm using the number in my account, and then this number here was the number in my account yesterday. Okay, so it was this number here yesterday. And to confirm that, if you want to confirm it, you can go and watch this video, day number 66, Traiex, and you can see I'm just doing the same thing as I'm doing in today's video, right? So that's the confirmation rate there that what I'm showing you here, which seems kind of unbelievable. It's almost 0.80%. That's 100% my profit. It's not this here. It's not this 75% plus 25%, right? It's what I'm showing you in these videos is just this my 75%. So yeah, it's actually doing today. It did well over or around 1%, I should say, right? Okay. So we'll get going here. That's pretty amazing. I'm gonna like to put that in the video title 0.79%. So all after those changes were made, things are looking really bright for us here. I'll put in my chat group here. My bot did 0.79% today. And then I'll give it a little celebration thing there. Sweet. That's nice. This is our team chat group there. You can actually come in this chat group and you don't have to necessarily be on our team. It's just you can't really get support through it if you're not on our team, but you can follow, like I put company news in here and all that kind of stuff. You just can't ask questions. Like if you ask a question, I just say go to your sponsor or I just delete it, right? Believe it or not. But yeah, it's for the team. But I know that a lot of people out there, they don't think about who they're joining and they just like you can actually join Traiex without a sponsor, right? You don't have to put in someone's referral ID. You can just create an account, which, it's okay, but I think that people should have a sponsor out there, right? Someone that can help them out, answer their questions and all that type of thing, okay? So let's get going. We'll go over to trade history. We'll get going here and enough of the blah, blah, blah. We're looking for the 13th. We'll go through the trade data. Most of the trade data from the 13th, guys, is going to be, I forget what page it kicks in, but, well, we'll see it here when we go through. But as soon as you see 0.50 something there, you know that that's before the update, and then 0.38 or 0.37 or whatever, that's after the update, right? So that's kind of what we have to look at. So we've got one trade here. That's a winner. Okay, you can see the gap there, guys. That's about almost $200 gap there. So it's pulling for more now, which is, it's good, but it's more risk, right? But still, the risk ratio before the win ratio, like on average, it was 80 to 90% win ratio. So even if they're pulling for more gap in between the buys and sells, it might lower the win ratio down, but we'll have to see about that, right? We'll have to see, is it still doing break-even trades on the losing trades? And, don't make a judgment just based off this video. Like I would wait 2 weeks and then do a judgment off this. And yeah, I don't think they changed anything else, but I can see that, guys, that it's doing more gaps in between the buys and sells. Like it's going for more. And then that trading fee is way less. Okay, so one winning trade. I keep on saying let's speed up this video, but not. Okay, so here's another one, and you can see there, guys, that's 688 and then 837. So what I'm saying here, you can see right on my screen, it's true, right? Okay, there's a losing trade. Okay, this guy's a winner. That guy's another losing trade. So we started on page 4. I got to write this stuff down, and we've got 2 losing trades so far. Oh no, 3. Wait a minute. Was that a losing? No, that was a winner. So we've got 2. Because we've got this guy, right? And then we've got this guy here. So we've got 2, yep. And then that's a winner. Next page here. This guy's a winner, 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 winner. Okay. And then winner, 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 loser. So there's 3. So 3. Okay. Winner. Next page. We got winner, 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 winner. Next page here is winner, 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 loser. That's a loser. So that's 4. And then this is a winner. And then the next page is winner, loser. So there's 5. So the losing trades, guys, this is good. It's still the same thing. It's doing break-even trades. Oh, and you can see right here where this, so this is before the update, right? 059. So let's just go back and see this page if it's, so this is when the update started, well, by my trading data. So this is in between here and here, okay? Well, in between these two trades here. So that was 4:36, and then of course they turned everything off. It took them about 3 hours to do the update, and then you see the next trade there start at 7. So this day, yesterday's result, guys, it was not a full 24 hours because we're seeing like there's a gap here because they did maintenance, right? Okay, so even yesterday's result, there was not a full 24 hours. So let's go to the next one here, and that's a winner, loser. Did we count that one? We did. We counted that one. And then there's another loser there. So that's 6 losers. And this guy here's a winner, winner. And then this guy here is the next day. Okay, so we're on the 10th page there. The 10th page, and then they're all the 13th there. And this is yesterday's result, guys. That's why I'm saying if you want the full result of the update that they did, it'd be in tomorrow's video. But still, you're going to get the percentage, you know, the higher percentage in today's video. Okay, it's just tomorrow's video is the one to watch because that'll be like the full on, like, oh, we've had that update for 24 hours and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's go back here to page 4. We know that it didn't trade for 3 to 4 hours, so it's definitely not going to be as many trades as it normally trades there. So 1. Oh no, sorry, I have to count this entire page because it's all the 13th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can't really count that 7. So it's 6 times 5, and then there's 1 trade on page 4. Okay, so 6 times 5 here, 6 times 5 is 30. And I just do all the math in front of you so we get no one saying, oh, Drew, you're wrong about something. You know, let the AI do the math. It's smarter than me. Okay, so 30 and then plus 1. Okay, so it did 31 trades, guys. Well, it actually did 62 trades because how you count a trade is this is a trade, this is a trade, this is a trade. So there's 10 trades on each page. It's just how I calculate this. I have to count it as the buy and the sell as one trade because we're figuring out the win ratio. So it has to count as one thing, right? We've got 31 there, which I already said the reason why there's 31 and there's not like more than that, I'll say, is because the website was under maintenance for about 3 to 4 hours yesterday as they're doing these changes, okay? So we've got to get this guy here. And I've got a new memo for me here is to remove my balance. So to do a withdrawal, and I'll start doing withdrawal in every video, just so you guys can, like, I want to lead by example. Like, this is what I think is the best thing to do is to compound your balance and not just let it sit there because the balance doesn't earn, guys. Only the deposit earns, right? Okay, like your earnings balance. So that there. So there's a 31 here. Okay. And then this guy is a 6. So normal losing day, 6. And then also we saw that the bot is still in its trading. It's still doing break-even trades. It's just that fee that is creating the loss. But then the fee has been reduced by 37%. So our losses are smaller, right? So this is pretty cool if you think about it. So that's that. And win ratio today was, yeah, so it's the average, guys, like 80 to 90% is our average here. So this is 80.65. So this video title is going to look really nice, right? 80% win rate and 0.79% profits today. And from here on out, it should pretty much look like that unless they make more changes or, you know, even like if the market changes direction and stuff, the bot, I mean like pumping or dumping the market. Here, I'll show you. If we go over here to Bitcoin, because the bot trades more in a sideways market. Like you can see here is sideways up, here is sideways up. This would be sideways down, but it gets the trade history gets refreshed on the chart here, so you can't actually see the trading, but there would have been trading all through here. You can see when it dumps, it doesn't trade. When it pumps, it doesn't really trade. Okay, like you don't see many arrows through here. You don't see many arrows through here. It trades just in sideways action market. So sideways up, sideways down, or just neutral, which is sideways completely, right? So you have to think about things like that, is that, you know, if you have a lower earnings day, but Bitcoin pumped, then you understand, oh, my bot is just not trading as much because it's trying to be safe about things, right? Or for instance, if Bitcoin drops 10, 15% in one day and you don't make that much profit, you got to think as well, like, okay, there must be a lot of red candles in the chart there, meaning it didn't trade that much because we had a lot of big drops. Okay, you can see here, it didn't take a trade through any of these red candles. It didn't really take a trade through any of these green candles here, right? Pump and a dump, okay? That's a 5-minute chart. So that's it for today's video. If you're interested in joining Traiex, no, that's not it for today's video. We got to do a withdrawal of this, 59, which if I refresh it, hopefully it didn't change. Yeah, good, still 59. So let's do a withdrawal. And then we can start with tomorrow's video, like at 0 there. Nice start. 0.44. And then I'll just add, when I get that withdrawal, I'm just going to add it to this balance here. So for instance, right now I'm going to add the 96 bucks there, 96.10. Okay. And that's that. And then, as I said, when that $59 comes through, guys, I'll just add it there. So that's it from me. See you guys. Bye-bye.